Alright, as I said a couple days ago, I was going to get this exercise done, share my limiting beliefs and stuff. And due to family things, I didn't get to it. I apologize. So now I'm doing it, driving down the road. My limiting belief has kept me from doing the 100 positive things about myself. And to share my limiting belief has really been kind of hard to do, just for the simple fact that it lets down walls to a whole bunch of people that I, besides, truly don't know. That's just not who the person I've always been. So anyhow, Tara has really got me doing a whole lot of things that have put me in that uncomfortable zone. And you know, they say that that's when you get your most growth, is when you're in that uncomfortable zone. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna find out real soon. Because this whole week is nothing but uncomfortable for me. So anyhow, I sent Missy the limiting beliefs and all that we're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to probably touch every bit of it without going through it step by step. And I wanted to do it through the video, so this way I was as authentic as I possibly could be with my limiting belief, and not have the opportunity to write it down and think about what I'm writing down and change it because it just doesn't sound right, and all that, because that's part of my limiting belief too. First off, let me say my limiting belief leads to multiple other limiting beliefs. But my main limiting belief is I feel that my main limiting belief is I will never be good enough. And if you want me to elaborate, I will. No, I probably should elaborate, because again, it puts you in that uncomfortable zone. It was a belief that was instilled in me as a kid. No matter what we did, and all of us kids, my siblings, it was never good enough. You know, you bring home your report card and you put forth your best effort, and you know, you bring home C's, B's, and maybe 1A. You know, we have like 7 classes, and of course, you know, I never got just C's, B's, and A's. I did get D's, but my father was never able to see the one good grade we got, and you know, hey man, you know, you did good there. It was always the D and the D only, or the C and the C only. Everything we did was just never good enough. He expected perfection. With that, it was a good thing, but a bad thing, you know? Because all you ever thought about was how bad you were. You never thought about how good you are. So that is my limiting belief. I feel I will never be good enough for anything that I do. How are you limited by this belief? I think I just kind of went into some of that, but it limits me to the point that by feeling I am inadequate or never be good enough, I'm sure that the people that I come in contact with can sense this, and why do they want to work with somebody that doesn't believe in themselves? and it goes, it goes to everything in life. It causes me to push harder, and instead of be just myself, come off as more fake. So I guess it limits me to the fact that I can't grow, because I don't know. It's just has truly screwed with me my entire life, and so that's how I'm limited, I guess. And again, this is just trying to be completely authentic, so I'm not writing it down to psychoanalyze myself. I'm just trying to give how I feel. Decide how I want to be and act, and read that to me, Missy, because I can't read while I'm driving. It's totally illegal.
How are you limited by this belief?
Okay, I've already...
Decide how you want to be, act, and feel instead.
Total uncomfortable. I've always been that person in the back of the room, trying to stay away from everybody, because I am not good enough. Well, I am, but I'm not, So how do I want to be and act? I want to be that person up in the front. I want to be that person that everybody talks to. I want to attract the people that see me for who I really am, not who I portray to be. I want to keep learning, because that makes me a better person. I strive to soak in everything I can. Even though I may not always apply it, I soak in everything I can. I want knowledge, and that comes from feeling I can never be good enough. So I'm happy with that point, that I soak in the knowledge. The Herbalife journey itself has been a life-changing one. It's caused me to see things about myself that I never really saw. Has made me try to be a better significant other at the time. I'm trying to be a better spouse. I know I'm not. I'm far from perfect. I've never been the best parent. Things that have happened over the last couple months, 6 months ago, I would have reacted totally different to. So I'm in that process of trying to be and act who I want to be and get rid of this limiting belief, but it's really rough. And like I said, they all lead to different beliefs, or the one leads to a different belief. So yeah. Decide how I want to act. What was it? I want to make sure I'm answering it all.
Decide how you want to act, be, act, and feel instead.
Yep, so there you go. I want to act like I'm good enough. I want to believe that I'm good enough. And I want to feel that I'm good enough. That I'm not a failure. And next.
Create a turnaround statement that is action-oriented, that allows you to be, act, and feel a new way.
An action statement, huh? Something that's an action statement that's going to cause me to make an action. I don't know for that limiting belief. What kind of an action statement can I make? I don't know, hopefully I'm doing that by going to Landmark Forum. You know, if this was asked of me a month ago or 2 months ago before I signed up for the forum, that probably would have been my action statement. I will go to the Landmark Forum. Other than that, I don't know any other action I can take or state that will change my limiting belief. So I can't try to psychoanalyze that one either, like I would everything else, because I don't want to say the wrong things or the right things, or make the wrong assumptions, or make people think one thing, because I don't want to be wrong. So, yeah. Oh, shit. That is where I'm at. I'm at that point in my life where that's what I gotta do. I gotta do the Landmark Forum. So, yeah. And I'm gonna put this on YouTube, which is another one of them uncomfortable zones, but it's something that Tara challenged us to, and I really haven't followed through with it too much because of, again, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want us to look stupid. I don't want to feel stupid. I don't want people thinking I'm stupid. Everything's always got to be perfect, and I live in a world that is so imperfect that I try to create it perfect, and it causes more problems in my life. Because I expect everything to be perfect, because that's the way I was brought up. Everything has to be perfect. So it's hard to cope with a world that is imperfect when I have to have it perfect. And I'm so imperfect myself that it's just a total inner turmoil all the time. Maybe that's why I have the bad anxiety attacks. I don't know. So peace out, everybody. That's my story.